Who are the Mandalorians? What are the Mandalorians? Better yet, what is this new show, The Mandalorian, all about? This is Cult Culture Fandom, and I have the answers for you. The Mandalorians are a warrior culture, not necessarily a people or a race, more of a culture, a warrior culture. If the Jedi are the samurai of the Star Wars world, the Mandalorians are Spartans. They thrive in battle, and their armor was created for the purpose of defeating Jedi. I will cover a more detailed history as to who the Mandalorians are. This first episode is about the first episode of The Mandalorian TV show on Disney+. The show takes place 6 years after the events of Return of the Jedi. The Empire is in shambles. Those who were loyal to it are on the run. The Republic is just starting out. But there's chaos out there. And the Mandalorian, who is a bounty hunter, is cashing in. The show takes place on a desert planet that resembles Tatooine, but we don't know that yet if it is. The show follows a protagonist who we know as the Mandalorian in a Western setting type of feel. It starts off in a very familiar place, a cantina. At this cantina, he captures his first bounty and cashes in on him. And then he takes another job from an Imperial official of some sort. We know this because he's being protected by stormtroopers and he's wearing a Imperial symbol medallion. Well, the Mandalorian takes the job and he finds his target. The only thing is that his target is not necessarily something we expected. We were told that the target was 50 years old, and he makes contact with the target. He in fact is 50 years old, but he doesn't look it. Because his target is a baby freaking Yoda. That's right, folks. A baby Yoda. The second episode, which I'm not going to go too much into detail because it's fresh, takes place on the planet, and we can see more of this baby Yoda, which we do, on the next episode. But today we're going to focus on this first episode. It was about 39 minutes long. Not too long, not too short, but damn it that I wanted to be longer. I really did. But it was still satisfying. You see, the Mandalorian says very little, but his actions say so much more. We really do get that vintage Star Wars feel with this show. From the score to the adamant objects being used as props, even the ship. You can tell at one point that it is an actual model being toted around a dark room with fake stars. It's refreshing not to see something overwhelmed with CGI. But there is still CGI in this show, just not that much of it. But we really are seeing that big budget that they were awarded. It could be a movie. This show could be a movie. But it's not. It's a show, which is amazing that we live in a time where we have a Star Wars live action show that's so awesome. And you want to know something? What I really like about Star Wars, one of my favorite things about it is the Jedi and the lore behind the Jedi and the Sith and the Force. This, so far in episode 1, I'm not going to get into what happens in episode 2, we don't get any of that. We don't get anything about the Jedi or the Force. I guess if you count Baby Yoda, but he doesn't use the Force in episode 1 or anything like that. But it's just focused on the Mandalorian and using his superior skills and battle. And it follows him on a very refreshing mission. It's no clutter to it. There's no silly humor, no slapshot humor, none of that. Just about a man, or in this case a Mandalorian, on a mission. And he does what he has to do to get it done. Again, very Star Wars episode 4, New Hope feel. Very, that being on the desert planet with the cantina. I mean, it's an amazing experience to see this on TV and not have to wait a year, 2 years for a movie to come out. Which, this year we're getting Rise of Skywalker. Is that the name of it? Doesn't matter. Right now it's all about the Mandalorian and how amazing it is. Check it out, guys. Check it out. That's it on this episode. Please stay tuned. I am recording this. I did this entire video on my iPhone, believe it or not. I'm actually at work. So I'm pretty impressed that I was able to do this entire thing just on my phone. But please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I will be doing shoutouts, and by all means, if you guys are into pro wrestling, check out my pro wrestling videos. I have a playlist. It's called Pro Wrestling. Check that out. Let me know what you think. I will be doing shoutouts like I normally do, and shout out to all the fantastic people on Reddit that have been just so supportive. I really, really appreciate them. Shout out to Brock Smash Good and Snake Killer 420. You guys were amazing on the subreddit, the Square Circle subreddit. I really appreciate it, guys, and thank you for the engagement. You guys are amazing. Alright, guys, that's it for now, and may the Force be with you. Signing out.